This is a public service announcement from James from GameFront about Vampire Survivors. Don't play it. Now, unfortunately, some of us have friends that don't want to go down in a blaze of glory alone. Looking at you, Emilio. You should know better than to tell somebody to get a game like Vampire Survivors. It's addictive as all hell. Let me show you why you shouldn't play it. We've got some power-ups. I've unlocked some things in the game. Okay. And we're going to start with, I don't have all the heroes unlocked, and I won't. I'm just doing this last video. This is the last time I'm playing it, just to make sure that you know that you should never buy, play, even after this video, look at this game. I like to take Antonio Belpezzi because he gains 10% more damage every 10 levels, max 50%. Now, there's a couple reasons I like this character. There's so many options. A lot of these guys max out like 30, but it's every 5 levels. So by the time you get to level 15, you've got everything you're going to get. I like the long run. So Antonio's gonna be my guy. I've already beaten this first 2 stages, but let me just show you. What is hyper? I don't even know what hyper is. I'm not getting into it. Now all you gotta do is kind of stand still. You can't really point like this is one of those weapons you kind of can aim because it's in front of you and in back of you. So you just kind of aim yourself horizontally. Now, one of the keys to playing this game that you shouldn't play, so don't pay attention to this, is you pick your favorite things, and you keep leveling them up until you see your other favorite thing on your list of 3 to choose from. Because you can only, there's a lot of things you can carry, but you max out. So you might as well take your favorite things because you can't have it all. It's not like Pokemon, you can't collect them all. Maybe one at a time. So I have no like fire button, it's just constantly going. All I can control is my positioning of my player. Now, each of these levels you up. Now, I could get the pentagram. It's not a bad one, but it's not my favorite. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for Santa Water. Now, something I've just recently figured out, so late, it was a shame. I wish I would have known at the beginning because I'm not playing this game ever again. But there's actually ways that if you pick up certain items and level them all the way up to the max, so if you have 2 of them, you kind of, it's kind of like League of Legends almost, where you're making another item out of them. And you get this grimoire book to like tell you what it is that you want. When you first discover them, it gives you this jolt of, is it endorphins or dopamines? I don't know what it is, but it feels so good. It feels so good. Magic wand. So this magic wand's going to shoot stuff to whatever the closest enemy is. As you can see, the screen's going to be filled with pleasures. Pleasures all around. Eventually, there's going to be so much pleasure on the screen, you got to tap out. So, I'm not going to go for, well, I can't pause here. Just because I haven't looked at the grimoire lately, I'm going to just upgrade the whip. And let's take a look at it. So this is the map. I unlocked that. This is the grimoire. So I have the things that are highlight yellow. So if I can make the magic wand with that. I like the birds turning into whatever kind of thing that thing is. The Bible and okay. My favorite thing is this like holy Bible that spins around you, and then I guess you do get the duration extender, and eventually you just have this ring around yourself that never stops. I have a hard time believing once you get that you can die. It's like invincibility almost. But of course I did die. So far I've gotten to where I've completed the level, but there's like a bad guy that comes. Well, they were giving me all the good stuff. I don't want to spoil it because I'm sure we'll see it, but it's the Grim Reaper. I mean, isn't that always the guy that takes you down at the end of everything? Oh, I wasted the food. You can pick up health, but I find it better to just leave it. Such a relaxing game. All right, so now, and it tells you if it evolves into something. So I am going to get this because of a couple of reasons. A, it evolves into something else, which means these two things will end up taking less space in your inventory because you only have so much inventory. But it does mean I probably want to level up my Santa water before almost these two things, because then it'll unlock the extra space sooner. Oh, what a terrible game, huh? What a terrible game. I can play it all day long. And this is the King Bible. I want that. Absolute-and-tootin'-lutely. What's cool is once you have filled up your inventory, they only give things to you that you can use. So you feel like there's a lot of pressure at the beginning to pick the right thing. But just pick your favorite thing, because eventually it'll come up before you fill your inventory and level up the stuff that you have that you want to keep. You know, I'm looking at my inventory now. I don't think I've had to sacrifice anything. Every time that it came up, I was either able to pick something that I already had in my inventory. Like this axe, it's cool, but like I don't got room for that shit. Let's get this Bible upgraded. I do this technique where I inch into the crowds of bad guys so that my whip gets... I don't really like the whip. It's a shame that you start with the whip with this character, because this would probably be my favorite character if it was just something else. I've got the plasma. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to eventually get this, so let's do it. Cooldown goes down. I haven't really, and maybe because it's just hard to judge time sometimes. It's so elusive, being able to measure a moment. And to think to yourself, I'm getting a cooldown of 8%. What does that even mean? You know? What does that mean? And 8% cooldown on what I'm seeing on the screen, it doesn't seem to ever stop. So are we talking about 8% of a second disappearing? But the reason I like it is it evolves this Bible into something so good. There are some things like the axe. There's a lot longer of a pause between it. I like this candelabra, but I think I need to max out my stuff that I already have first. Look at me. Look at me. But we're only 4 minutes in. Realistically, this match, or what do you call it, a match? This run will last me about 30 minutes. If I do good. If I do bad, it could last, I don't know. I usually last at least 10 minutes. But it gets a little hectic around minute 10. And it don't get no easier for the run, period. It just gets crazier and crazier. Now, this ring of flowers is pretty difficult to kill. I don't know if there's certain weapons that do better against flowers. But I have found that you can just jump in between them. It's kind of scary when you first start playing the game because you feel like in this style. Oh, and then you get treasure chests. And I'm going to get 3 things out of this treasure chest. So on top of getting 3 things, it's an even more special one. I get more gold. And that's how you unlock things like characters and power-ups. So they can only give you things in the treasure chest, at least as far as I've seen, that you already have in your inventory. So, yeah. So I upgraded a bunch of good stuff. But playing this game does kind of make me want to play Returnal again. Because that game... So, all jokes aside, I really love this game. Oh, God, it's my favorite. But all jokes aside on it, I don't think it's a good game for you. I think it's dangerous. I think Returnal's a little bit better because there's kind of a story that goes along with it. There's a little better graphics. Like this is just like finding that one chemical receptor in your brain and just being like, and sure, it feels good, but so do whippets. So you gotta relax a little bit. You gotta let it go. But this is where the game starts getting fun. And for the record, when I said whippets, I don't know what I was talking about. Don't do whippets, they're bad for you. It's whipped cream. If you like whipped cream. Well, jeez. Yeah, I really want to get this this Bible thing upgraded all the way. Let's take a quick look at my grimoire. The grimoire. Is there anything that I could get? Okay, I'll get the whip and the heart. And once I get the heart next, that gives you extra health. I think that's the only thing I want. Yeah. The heart gives you not health, but empty space in your health bar so you can fill it up. Which right now is a luxury, but later on, like, it's almost a joke. What do you mean? Fill up my health. One of the things that I've been getting that I didn't get this time that I'm probably going to regret is a revive. It's, but everything is a sacrifice, you know. You are sacrificing some sort of upgrade of damage and stuff when you get the revive. But I mean, it's pretty good to be able to die and come back to life. I mean, that's a bonus in a game like this. And if you keep upgrading it, I think you come back to life twice. Let's see. I can only get this one. I'm waiting to get it. I need to fill up and evolve some things. I want the Dark Bird, which is what that extra slot's for. Only one, and it's the whip. So yeah, revives once with 50% health. Sometimes I feel like the range is at a disadvantage, because if you're trying to save a health thing or some sort of power-up, which I haven't gotten any power-ups on the ground yet, but sometimes there's like a whole screen clear, or there's a time freeze. I guess I want this. There's like a time freeze that'll happen, and those power-ups, what was I saying? Well, that helps with the duration. Oh, but if I don't want to pick them up, there's that like blue or black ball type thing. It expands your pickup radius. And if you're trying to save something, then it kind of keeps you from being able to get all of the gems that you want. See, there! I didn't need that health. What a waste. What a waste. I'm level 20. I think the highest I've gotten level-wise is like level 50-something. I don't know how high it goes. But that's one of the reasons I like this character, is you still are like because when you go up levels, these guys get harder. I don't know the exact like mathematical equation, but it seems like they scale with you. So if your character's not constantly getting better, then when you're late game, you just die. And that's why I like this, because it 10% more damage every 10 levels. I feel like that helps you just scale better. That guy glowing is kind of like a mini boss. I don't know if you'd even call it a mini boss. But he'll drop a treasure chest. In the earlier parts, he'll drop a red gem, which is the equivalent of it, because you level up. I think I'm going to have to start running a little more. There we go. Just one again. But it's the Bible. The King Bible. Look at this. And look at that damage being laid down. towards on the few occasions, I haven't beaten it many times, but on the few occasions that I've gotten to the final level, it's because I drop these things and then I just walk towards it as my path. Because I can count on these guys. Like, their AI isn't... I don't want to call it bad, because I don't want to talk bad about these guys. They might get tougher. But they just basically follow you. Watch this. I'm going to sneak right through here. Great. It's not even worth trying to kill those flowers. They're so hard. Praying mantis will be nice to kill. The lance is pretty neat because it freezes people. That's also a really good way to escape. But I'm trying to save that extra spot for the dark bird. All right, that might be the. Let's see. Alright, look at this screen. It's getting totally crazy. So the bats are pretty easy to defeat, but the problem is sometimes they push heavy-duty enemies to you. I'm gonna go for this. I can pretty much just stand on the edge of where the blue is and take people out. I don't think I've ever maxed out the whip, so we'll see how that goes. Alright. And once I max out the Bible thing, it won't give me that anymore. So there's a big advantage to doing one thing at a time. It kind of gives you the control in a randomly generated like reward system. It gives you the most control you really can. You can't exactly say what you get, but you can guide yourself to, like, empty up space quicker if you do it like that. Level 2 or level... I'm going to go for... Well... Maxed out the Bible. I've maxed out that. So the... I think I want... Well, I can't get the bird yet, so I'm going to get the magic wand. I don't even have the dark bird. But I won't get any more Bible stuff because that's maxed out. So now, when you start seeing this area, the blue ghosts are kind of like your way through. The duration, yeah, I should go for that, because that'll free up a spot soon, too. Since the Bible is maxed out, that's probably the next closest thing to being able to finish. Ooh, a treasure chest! Only one again. There it is, the unholy Vespers. But this is still not the most upgraded it gets. It has one more upgrade. I want this hollow heart because the whip is upgraded. And I still have 2 more slots. I guess I didn't explain this part. The top row up there is the top row is weapons, and the bottom row is like, I don't know, perks, if you will. Okay, I gotta escape. I don't want it. Those werewolf type things can be kind of tough to beat. So you don't want to get cornered in there. Always leave yourself an escape path. Oh, it's doing pretty good. I'm killing those werewolves. I still don't have the dark bird, so I might as well try to get all that upgraded first. And the sooner you have it, the more likely you're going to fill that health up. Later in the game, you're not filling health. You're just trying to dodge people killing you. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I have a hard time seeing the results from the extended duration, but maybe, I think it must have to do with this Bible thing. Otherwise, it wouldn't upgrade it later. Oh, the big whip. Deal critical damage and absorb HP? Now that, I did not know. That's pretty cool. What you want? I mean, I had not seen this whip with the health absorption, but it's hard for me to... Oh, here it is. I'm gonna... Oh, it's hard to pick. I want this because otherwise it might not show up again. Now it has to show up because it's something I have. I kind of wanted to go for the heart, though. Because I'm like, now that the whip is upgraded, I want to upgrade it even more. Spellbinder. Okay, so this is upgraded. So next one will be the evolving it. So if I just keep walking towards... Uh-oh. I'm going to try to break through here. If I keep walking towards the blue... Yeah, baby. Let's get back up there before it's too late. So I've healed up. That's uncommon. I've not seen that whip be upgraded yet. All cooldowns. All right, so now that's upgraded. We're gonna start maxing stuff out. Oh, look at all these. I think all those mantises would give me... No, they don't give me treasure chests. Maybe just earlier in the game. Just inch forward. All right. Hollow heart. Oh, treasure chest. 3 things. So now late game, 3 things makes big difference. 5. All right. I mean, obviously, I have to get this one. This is insane. Usually I get more treasure chests, actually, so that is a little strange. I don't know if it's maybe because I don't have any luck. Yeah, my luck is 30%. So water is getting pretty close to full. What happened? Everybody's dead? Magic wand or bird? I think magic wand. I don't know what happened to all the bad guys. This is unusual. There's not usually much clear screen. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Weird. Is he just giving me a break? Level 6. Oh, yeah. Just one. There is the upgraded magic wand, the holy wand. Fires with no delay. I don't want to go by that chicken or turkey. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, it's going to get that turkey to me. That's a little power-up that, like, just gathers everything from a big distance. All right. I guess I could go for the respawn, but like when you're like this, like, do you really want to respawn? I just don't want to die. Wow. Right. Yeah, I'm just crushing these guys. And this is the upgraded water. Alright, so what do I need? This will put... Alright. It is nice that I have the hearts, because that empty just gets filled up with the whip. It's really sometimes frustrating, so you'll get all the empty space in your health bar, but without enough turkeys, which I just took that, it's hard to fill it up. But now with this whip, I feel like the only way I can die is that Grim Reaper at the end, which I have no idea how you fight him. Ooh, a duplicator? Keep your eye on the prize, James. Oh yeah, the now that I've upgraded the holy water, I believe it follows me, which is pretty awesome. This is insanity. It's kind of like mowing your lawn. You just gotta follow the edges. Make sure you don't miss any spots, otherwise they're gonna start gathering in. All news. I guess I'm gonna go for candelabra. That makes the area of effect bigger, but like at this point, it's already so big, it's hard to tell the difference. Or maybe not. I think I can see it. Oh, a treasure chest. Dark bird. Oh, yeah, everything's stopped. I'll go back and get that treasure chest afterwards. All right, another dark bird. That's got to be pretty close to leveling up. Yeah. It's like almost everything is ready to be leveled. They're not giving it to me. Uh-huh. Level 56, so I've maxed out on my leveling up the damage, and they just keep giving me this stuff. Eventually, they're going to have to give me something I can evolve, right? That's why I don't want to pick up other stuff, because then they'll just keep cycling the other things. I want to level things up, max it out. Annoying. The treasure chests are the best because they don't give you anything that you don't already have. So you know for sure you're going to get something that you're looking for. Nice. See, there it is. An evolved bird. So now I have an extra weapon slot. Look at this shit. And now I can level that up, which I will. Oh. This is a flamethrower. I don't know how good it does here. Usually you get this stuff way earlier in the game, and it kills people pretty quickly. But not really any quicker than my regular weapons, which is pretty funny. Oh, but the duration extender has really lasted a bit. I don't know if it's a timer. Maybe at 30 minutes is when the Grim Reaper comes. Maybe it's when I hit level 60? No, I'm at level 60. I don't know what triggers the next phase. But this is basically as far as... Oh! Got the food. It's as far as you get. Guess I just gotta keep getting that. Holy shnikes. Yeah, I really think that once the 30-minute mark hits, that's when the level's over. It's the only thing that makes sense. I do get an award if I collect 5,000 gold in one turn. So that arrow is pointing towards a treasure chest, which I'd really like to get before that monster comes around. I wonder what happens once you max out the bird. How many? There's only 2 more left for the bird. That's going to be crazy. I feel like they have to give me at least one thing I have, and that's why they keep giving me something that I can fill up, which is this. Oh, now I have to pick one of these. Jeez. I guess. Revive health once. Why not? It really doesn't seem to matter. Once you get to the end, that Grim Reaper is insane. Oh. So now there's going to be a line, adds 1 revival, there's going to be a line that freezes people, and I do walk towards that line. Well, I guess they don't, I wonder why they're not letting me level up my other stuff. Can you only have 1 leveled up thing? Ugh. I guess that's the case. I thought... Oh. So what it is, you only have to level up one of those things to get the... I see. So you can only level up the weapons. You can't level up and get the space for the things in the bottom. That makes sense. But the nice thing is anytime there's 2 weapons, because the birds combined. So if I have 2 weapons, then they will be one place. Bag of money. I'm gonna definitely get 5,000. Holy shit. I mean, this is definitely the highest level I've gotten to. This is insane. Where's the Grim Reaper? I don't think I can fight him, because what happens when he comes? He just comes inside the circle and doesn't take any damage. Must be some sort of a trick to it. That must be it right there. 30 minutes. Oh, here he is. So now what? Game over. Cash in extra revives for 300? No, I'm going to revive. Maybe? Oh, I should have used the chicken. Oh. I get one more revive, though, right? Revive. Oh, if I just keep freezing him, then I won't have to do anything. I just gotta keep him in the freeze. Got him? Oh, he got me again. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. And that's why you should never play this game. This game is shameful. You know who your real friends are. It's the ones who don't tell you about the game. Thanks for tuning in.